So Chelsea put out what I would call a filler video. And in this vlog, she basically not talking about much, to be honest, because if you've seen one of her skincare routines, you've seen them all, child. But I do want to mention a couple of things that she did talk about in this video. The most, in my opinion, relevant thing that she talked about that kind of coincides with her other video, the Get Ready With Me chit chat, where she discussed her breakup and her new relationship. In this video, she talked about how it's basically the engagement season, and she said that how every time she gets on her social media, regardless of which social media site it is, that she sees everybody getting engaged, whether it's people that she knows personally or just random people. And I just find it funny that she says that because, in my opinion, that's not new. It's not necessarily like this engagement season so much as that she's noticing it now because it's her subconscious, in my opinion. Because people get engaged every day, all year round. But I think she's making, it's being noticed more by her because subconsciously she's having residual thoughts of the decision that she made to end her long-term relationship. And she kind of mentions that somewhat in this video. Because have y'all ever noticed that, like, once you get a new car, you didn't see that type of car that you got until you get it, and all of a sudden you start seeing it everywhere? Or you break up with somebody and now all of a sudden you see their type of car everywhere. Like, it's your subconscious. It's not like it's never been there, but you see it more because subconsciously that's what's on your mind. And I think that's what's happening with her with this engagement thing. And I just find it funny that she made mention herself, her own words, that she still loves Dion. Now, I do understand that there's such a difference as loving somebody and being in love with them. And she just says that she loves him. So I do think that they probably fell out of love. That's completely understandable. You know, sometimes you just grow apart and you grow out of love with people. I get that. But I'm also a believer in relationships, especially long-term relationships. There are peaks and valleys, and you grow in and out of love throughout that journey that you are on together. And I don't necessarily think that they couldn't have grown back in love together, if that makes sense, especially if they ended on good terms. But that's not my place or my business to, say, hey, they should still be together or they shouldn't. I'm just noticing that it's kind of becoming obvious that she still has second doubts, you know what I'm saying? But she's so adamant that this person that she's seeing now is her boo. And that's cool. Although I'm going to be honest, even though she didn't give us a timeline, I still just think it's very soon for her to be moving how she moves. And I don't know if she's moving this quickly because she's trying to kind of like erase her past with Dion, or because she genuinely is feeling this person, or because of her used to being in this long-term relationship before this person that it's just a natural thing for her to like be so involved with this new person, if that makes sense. Like, y'all spending a lot of time over each other's houses, and it's just like in my opinion, I don't think they're like dating. When you dating somebody, y'all going out a lot, y'all exploring places together and things like that. It just seems like they just spend a lot of time doing regular shit that they would be doing if they was like together for months or years. You know what I'm saying? Like, they going on errands together, handling business together, spending nights and days at a time over each other's house. Like, that just sounds like stuff that you would do with somebody that you like, I would say 6 months to a year in. And again, I don't know their timeline because she's not really sharing that. Maybe they are, 6 months to a year in. I don't know. But even if that is the case, that's crazy because you just got out of a decade-long relationship in which you still have feelings for this person. And that's just, I don't know, like, it's just very, very weird. Like, how are you able to fully invest new feelings into someone when you haven't, like, detached or separated your feelings from the old person? But yet you want this new person to be all in with you, and you're not truly all in with them. But that's just my opinion. But in this video, she also is a little snippy with Sebastian. I think, like, people don't understand that animals can feel things too, and I think Sebastian is feeling the neglect of her. Like, it's almost like he can sense when she about to leave, because ain't no telling when I'm see her again. Like, she just be forgetting about me. Like, Sebastian is going through it too. Like, he's going through the breakup too, because he came from a 2-parent household where if one of y'all wasn't there, at least the other one was there. And if both of y'all was gone, at least he knew that y'all was coming home, or y'all would like set him up so he wouldn't be neglected when y'all both wasn't there. I don't know. I just don't think she gets that. She's talking about, I promise ain't nothing wrong with him because he be whining and stuff. Like, girl, he needs some mommy time. He needs you to turn off the camera and spend some time with him. Like, stop trying to, neglect him or act like ain't nothing wrong with him. But then she talks about how she's about to pack a overnight bag, but really a stay over bag. I guess like a bag where she takes to his house, or yeah, takes to his house and leaves there. And I'm just like, girl, did y'all have that conversation? Because that just seems a little presumptuous. Like, hold on, y'all. Let me turn my do not disturb on. It seems like somebody want to bother me every time I'm recording, and I do not want to re-record this because it's not that deep. So, okay, sorry about that. But yeah. So Chelsea strikes me as what's the word I'm looking for? She likes to bogart, like, because she was talking about how she was going to bring her hookah. And I'm just like, again, did you ask? Because, you know, some people don't like smoke in their house, regardless of what type of smoke it is. I just think she's, like, very presumptuous and, like, yeah, you could be over there, but do you got to take all your shit? And then the fact that she's very messy, too. Like, he might be somebody that's very particular, and here she come with all her shit. I don't know. And then it's like, again, don't know the timeline, but I do know he's been to her house a few times, but has he seen the real Chelsea, the clutter, the hoarder, the messy Chelsea? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, because, and is it just me, or does Chelsea just have a whole bunch of products? It's like she was just throwing shit in the bag, and it was just like, how do you determine which products do what for your skin? Because it's like you have so many products. I mean, I guess because I'm very simplistic, like I like to, for the most part, have one brand for everything, and if it's not for everything, for the most part, I have one brand for majority of my skincare or my makeup or, you know, my body care or whatever. But she just got brands on top of brands, and it's like, damn, do they all work differently? Because I don't know, but Chelsea is definitely a clutter bug for real. And it's just like she got these freaking shelves on her wall in her bathroom, and I just think they look so tacky. Like they not giving what she thinks they're giving at all. It's not, that's not it. But again, I digress. But yeah, y'all, like, the video really wasn't much. Like I said, I think it was in between fluff type of video. Like, in the meantime, I think she was just, you know, kind of feeling, because she said, like, she was reading the comments and she, you know, was getting a little geeked up about the comments that people was leaving about how, you know, they seeing the change in her, changing back to the old her. And so I think she, you know, trying to ride that wave, and, you know, as she should. But girl, don't do no more of these fucking videos, because honestly, if we've seen you wash your face once, we've seen you wash your face twice, and I mean, she's very good with the makeup, but girl, give us something else, because we don't want to see the whole video of you doing makeup. I mean, if you talking about something that's relevant, cool, but if you just shooting the shit and doing makeup, girl, because we done seen you do it too many times. It's like, not that we don't like the end result, because like I said, she does her makeup very well, but enough is enough, so we're gonna move on. But yeah, y'all, that's all I got for y'all. So I want to thank y'all for stopping by Trees Talks, especially if y'all made it this far. If y'all have, please like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. Yeah, until the next time, y'all be safe.